A&D Reviews. This is...
I'm back. I'm here. I made it. I made it.
And I'm Don.
I'm here.
That's Ashton, man.
Woo!
Ashton.
Man, this thing here, man. Wow.
We're doing a review on The Walking Dead.
Yes.
Season 7.
Man.
Episode 7.
Jeez.
Sing me a song, huh?
Man, this episode, wow, man. It's just like,
It was
good. It was like really good.
It took it somewhere the way I wanted it to go, though.
Right.
Because I got tired of seeing them filler episodes.
Mm-hmm.
It showed me like what One-Eyed Willie was.
Man, Carl, I mean, in this episode, I mean, oh, man, I don't even know what to say about that guy, man. I mean, he had so many opportunities to kill Negan, and he didn't. And I'm talking about, why was you, okay, you call him out, right? He comes out, you have the machine gun pointed at him. Why not just shoot?
He could have just kept shooting.
Why did he just shoot?
Kept shooting. But you know, man, they got to carry this stuff on, man.
Right. No, I understand.
Carl can't be the savior of the show.
That would be awesome.
No.
He just, bow, over. Walking Dead done.
Man, I guess this whole this whole episode was built around Negan trying to build a friendship with Carl.
You call that a friendship?
I mean, he apologized to the dude.
Man, that was
a sincere apology.
Man, Negan has built his whole foundation off of, you do something to me, I'm gonna do something 30 times worse to you.
But if you sit there and look at it, he said, when he was talking about it, I said, man, I can see your eyesight.
That was, I mean.
And then Carl starts crying and said, man, I'm sorry. I think he was sincere when I think he actually likes Carl.
Man, that's the deal with psychological warfare, bro.
Man,
you have to make it seem like you're sincere about what you're saying, but you're not. Something really bad gonna happen.
Ain't nothing bad gonna happen.
You know, I mean, I know he's taking a shine to Carl. I know he actually kind of liked Carl in a demented kind of way. You know, maybe even as a father figure to Carl, you know, or a mentor to Carl.
I think that's gonna be the camp's saving grace. He's gonna take Carl under his wing.
Flash forward to Daryl, man. Let's talk about Daryl, because Daryl, man, he is right now. He's like, man, he's just reek, man. He's just like he's just gone right now, man.
Nah, Daryl. I mean, he's not really. He ain't giving. He's still speaking his mind.
But Negan knows something is up. Negan knows that he's plotting. Okay. But just to see him, you know, do like the little small tasks and stuff that he got him to do, man. You know, somebody that, you know, even from episodes like the first episodes and stuff, we've always seen Daryl as like a strong person. But to see him broken down to the smallest, that's rough. That's rough.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. And you got. Whew.
But let's talk about the eye though.
The eye.
The eyes actually.
You want to talk about that man's socket?
Shout outs to the special effects group, because the eye was convincing.
Real talk.
And the reason why he didn't let Carl, well, that's a part of his punishment, was not him not letting Carl put the eye patch back on. So
and he wanted to touch it.
Right, he wanted to. He was sitting there messing with this guy, you know, knowing that he's sensitive about it. But he made it funny. It was hilarious. I'm sorry.
Man, I want to go back and watch this episode again, man, because it was everything I expected it to be.
What was the runtime on it? Was it 45 minutes?
Man, I don't know. It seemed like 2 hours.
Yeah, it seemed like this episode was like longer than the rest of them. You know, because it had so much actually crammed into it. You know,
so much. My man got about 10 wives.
Yes, that happened to be somebody else's wives, but now they're his wives.
What you think? What you think Sasha got going on? What you think? Is that her name?
Sasha?
That's not her name, is it?
No, which one are you talking about?
Rick's girl.
Oh, you talking about Michonne?
You're Michonne. I'm sorry, I apologize. Michonne.
Well, I think Michonne.
Sasha's the other black chick.
I think Michonne realized that Carl is gone.
No, she left before Carl left.
Did she?
Yeah. When she left, then Carl left. She don't know. I think she just going to find Negan.
Right. So in other words, okay, well then she's actually going to try to kill him, pretty much. I think she feel like if she can put an end to it, then she'll do it. But I'm kind of afraid that he's going to actually catch her and make an example out of her, or maybe even make her one of his wives.
I don't think that.
But I don't think Michonne is going to be a good wife. I don't see her being docile. The only time I've seen her being docile is at the beginning when they showed her origin story when she was a wife, and next thing you know, she walking around with zombies and stuff. That's the only time I've seen her like
on a leash.
You're right, with the zombies on the leash.
On a leash.
Right. So okay, so where we at now? So we. I'm sorry, I just keep going back to him making fun of Carl's eye, man. It's just, oh, dude, that was hilarious.
And then we go to this, man, the iron on the face.
Oh, dude, that was sick.
No, first off,
that was sick, man.
He says, I'm gonna have to do one of my wives tonight. I wonder which one.
Right, in front of her husband.
And he looks at this guy.
Right.
And then he says, hey, let's go heat up the furnace.
Right.
It's going to be deja vu for you.
Dude, it's like, man, he's just torturing this guy, man. It's just like he just like torturing this man.
This is one man.
Just one, right.
He had to kill me. I had to shoot him.
Right.
I would have to shoot him. He going to have to kill me. I'm sorry.
And the funny thing is, it's like he got them so messed up in the head that, first of all, he gives Carl Lucille. So actually Carl has Lucille. And he's walking around like, even when he's walking down the steps, if I was Carl, I would have took a swing in his head. At least hit him in the head, he'll fall down. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but mine is the mind thing. Then he's sitting there walking around with everybody at the furnace, like it's just like he just walking around and like nobody's trying to do anything. I'm like, it's a bunch of people there too. So what you then the iron thing happened.
Man, held it on his face.
Bruh.
I mean, it could have been a quick...
No.
That dude was...
Dude, he held it on his face after he passed out, too.
And the skin came up.
On the iron. So I was like, man, this guy, man. I think I have to rate him. What would you rate him and like all of the other, not even the Walking Dead bad guys. Out of all the other bad guys and stuff that you've seen out of watching these movies, what do you rate this guy?
I gotta give him 10, man.
Yeah. He's playing his part, man. He's doing his thing on the show.
He's doing his thing, yeah.
So, I mean...
He's living up to it.
Man, and then next thing you know, he get... And I'm trying to make this real short because I know everybody else wants... Because we're trying to put this up real fast. But then he goes to Alexandria, and he started messing with the girl again. What's her name? I don't even remember her name.
Oh, man, I had it in my head.
I had it in my head, too. But the same girl he was making, calling names and stuff like that, he makes a pass at her. She slaps him, and I thought that he was going to hit her with the bat. I thought that she was about to take Lucille a couple of times.
But we never actually seen him hurt a female on this, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you're right. Because he did actually, he asked one of his wives, right?
Yeah, on the beach thing, they killed all the men.
Right.
At least that's what they said.
Right.
And it's all the females are left.
So you think he got like a mommy problem or something?
He probably do. You think
he got one of the mommy issues and stuff where
he got a daddy issue. Or he likes to just go around.
Or he just love women. I mean, he admitted that he loved women.
Yeah.
So I mean, he even made a pass at the girl, before she slapped him. So now we're at a point right now in the show where Rick is like, well, while all this stuff is happening, while he's in Alexandria, Negan's in Alexandria, Rick is out looking for supplies, and he comes to this, I guess, would you call it a shack? Or what is it, a trailer?
Yeah. I think it was a little shack.
Right. So now this place got walkers all the way around this place. So how do you think he's going to actually get to the supplies?
Man, it was a boat right there. I'm telling you.
I didn't even see a boat.
It's like the pop-up thing. As he's riding across, it was a boat right there.
There's a boat right there.
Yeah.
So, okay, the other guy that's with him, I don't even know his name. We're just going to call him actor number 57. This guy that survived, like, I don't understand how he survived this long. He should have been gone, but we already know what's going to happen, man. But I think that he might even buy the farm trying to get these supplies. Because Rick going to come back.
Rick has to come back.
Right.
Man, he going to come back too, man.
I like to point out that the preacher man, he actually, I wouldn't say took up for Rick, but I would say he actually did take up for Rick.
He took up for Rick.
Because of all the stuff that he's went through, over all the times that Rick has actually, had his back, now he's actually, that dude actually just turned around and just walked back after he had a conversation with the other guy.
He said, "Stop."
Right, right. Because the guy, he's talking out the side of his neck. He's always that guy that's, trying to incite a riot and, trying to take over and stuff.
What do you think he has planned?
Dude.
Because when he pulled up the car, he says, "Yeah, I got this for him. I got something else for him too."
Right.
So it seems like he's kissing up, and I think he's gonna be the one to go.
Right.
To be honest with you,
I think he's gonna be the one to snap Rick out of whatever he's in, because Rick gonna have to get rid of him, and it's gonna have to be Rick to do it.
Yeah.
Because you see, if you realize the way that Negan has control over his people, Rick had the similar type of control, but in a more civilized way, I guess. But he's gonna have to be dealt with.
I know Rick was kind of vicious.
Rick was pretty vicious, but he let people live their life pretty much.
Pretty much.
So, or Negan's gonna take him out.
I think Negan's gonna kill that dude.
Right.
He's too much of a kiss up.
Right. He's gonna bring all this stuff to Negan, and Negan gonna wonder where it came from and why Rick didn't know nothing about it. That makes sense.
I think Negan's gonna let him meet Vampire back.
So, like I said, we're not gonna hold this episode too long because there's so much in it that I'm gonna have to go watch it again too.
I gotta watch it again.
Right, because even Negan was sitting on the porch and stuff, and the stuff that he was saying is like, maybe I should move into Alexandria. Maybe I should kill
Holding his sister.
Right, holding Carl's sister.
Hey, did you see the part when they was pulling off and Daryl looked on top of the truck? Jesus was on top of the truck when they was pulling off.
Oh yeah, you remember I had to walk out. I had to go get I had to walk out for a couple of seconds, but yeah, he was on there.
Jesus was on top of the truck.
What are you gonna do?
Man, he gonna do some kung fu.
It's just too many people, man. It's too many variables right now, And Negan is sitting on the porch right now, rocking the baby,
Kissing the baby,
drinking lemonade like he's at home right now.
plotting.
Right. So, if you look at where Negan's base is, but Negan's room is really nice.
Man, it looks like a 4-star hotel.
He got a king-size bed. He's sleeping good. He got 27 wives. I mean, he got it going on right now.
He's got a variety.
Right.
He's got a mixed fruit bowl.
Right.
Wow.
So
pick it. He gonna get it.
So, guys, man, what do you give this episode before I even say anything?
I give it a 9.
9?
Yeah, that's good.
Man, why you give it a 9?
Cause it was everything I expected. It was good. It had all the stuff. It kept me guessing on the things that was coming up next and what is he actually up to?
Mm-hmm.
And give you think you really don't know what was going on.
Mm-hmm.
Cause some shows you sit back and watch and say, yeah,
mm-hmm.
I could have wrote that.
Right. I give it a 10, man.
Well,
I hardly ever give shows a 10 like that, man.
Why would you give it a 10?
Because Negan is so different from the Governor. It's crazy. The Governor just kill somebody and it just be, okay, just be dumb. Because he was like more of a war type guy anyway. You know what I'm saying? So he just, go and kill somebody. Negan messes with your mind, first of all.
Right.
Have you thinking and trusting who he is.
All right.
Then he do something, he might not even kill you. He'll just make your life can I say live in hell?
You can say that.
Okay.
You just did.
Okay, don't worry about that. But he makes your life pretty much hell. Just like the girl said, he's going to always do something much worse to you. So as a villain, man, he's like one of the up there on top. So this whole episode, like I said, a 45-minute episode, pretty much, the whole episode was stretched longer because of some of the stuff he was doing and some of the things he was saying. So, like I said, I give it a 10. So, what's next, man?
Man, that's about it.
Okay, all right.
It.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get ready to review some more movies because we haven't done a couple of movies in a while.
Yes.
And what movie's coming out? There's a couple of movies that's coming out this weekend that we're gonna actually post on our Facebook page, so you guys can actually see what's actually coming up for Thursday and Friday. So we post that on our page, and we're going to actually keep updating the page. So if you go to our Facebook page,
A&D reviews.
right, go to our Facebook page, you'll see some of the things that's going on.
The and sign.
Yeah, make sure you put the and sign because you ain't gonna find us if you don't put the and sign.
Right.
And so we're just gonna keep everybody up to date on the movies and everything. Put some good trailers up and keep you all updated. All right, so go ahead and do your shout out, man, and
Man, y'all stay free, stay safe, stay humble, be yourselves, man.
right,
You know what I mean?
right.
You know what I mean.
I
You don't know what I mean. But anyway, this is give us a
thumbs up.
subscribe. Give us a comment telling us about this guy.
See, first of all, y'all already know how I do. When I review, okay? Because if I don't review it, it won't get reviewed. Negan. I am Negan.
Anyway, this is A&D Reviews, and
We're out.